This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Prisma Lopez-Marin. Thank you for joining us. A weekend car crash northeast of Evansville and ensued in a pursuit that ended in Du Bois County has led to a death investigation after a body was discovered at the scene and the driver fled in a stolen car. The Warwick County coroner identified the victim as 30-year-old Beverly Helen Carnes of Evansville. Authorities believe she died in Vanderburgh County. Carnes' body was found on Saturday afternoon after the crash on Indiana State Road 68. The Warwick County Sheriff's Office says that they do have a suspect in custody, but has not released the identity of this individual. Sheriff Brett Cruz says that the suspect led deputies on a chase into Holland and then here in Du Bois County. And also, this individual had shot a witness while fleeing the scene. Authorities say their investigation is continuing and more details will be released once they become available. A barn was destroyed by fire on Sunday evening in the northwest part of Du Bois County. Just after 6:30 last night, firefighters with the Du Bois Volunteer Fire Department were called to the report of a barn on fire, possibly struck by lightning, at the Dennis and Mary Pankey Farm. Du Bois Public Information Officer Zach Eichmiller says a neighbor called in the report after close lightning strike. Upon arrival, Eichmiller says firefighters found a 60 by 60 foot barn almost destroyed already by flames. He says the farm was located a long ways of Cusco Road North. The building had about 40 large round bales of hay, a tractor, 2 hay rakes, a hay tedder, and a square baler. Firefighters tried to save some of the equipment, but most of it was destroyed. The most valuable piece of equipment was a John Deere Model 5400 tractor and was located in the center of the building and was indeed destroyed. Now, most of the fire was able to be extinguished except for a number of bales, which Eichmiller says were burning hot. A track hoe was brought in by Freiberger Farms out of Du Bois to bury the burning bales to prevent any embers from reaching a nearby barn. The Pankeys do not live on the property. Dennis Pankey told fire investigators he had been at the barn earlier that day to check on the cattle and that nothing was out of the ordinary. He also stated that the building was insured and 30 firemen with three trucks responded and were on the scene for about 6 hours. Jasper police say that the person responsible for a recent hit-and-run incident that took place in the parking lot of Memorial Hospital in Jasper has turned herself in. Police say back on March 31st, in the hospital lot along West 9th Street, a Buick 4-door passenger car owned by a woman whose names authorities have yet to release did struck a parked vehicle while it was pulling into the lot. They say the parked vehicle, owned by 71-year-old Patricia Evans of Santa Claus, was unattended at the time of the incident. They say the suspect vehicle caused damage to the rear left quarter panel, rear left tire, rear left door, and the rear left bumper of the parked vehicle. The unnamed woman exited her vehicle, observed the damage, and then left the parking spot to park elsewhere within the lot. The unnamed suspect turned herself into the police department on Sunday. If you're tuning in with us today, you might have noticed that the time has changed in viewing WJTS News, which is due to the addition of a national and world newscast from the Independent News Network. The Independent News Network news will be featured each weekday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on 18 WJTS-TV. With the addition of national news, WJTS local news will be moving to 6 p.m. and will also be added following the independent news at 7:30. WJTS licensed to Jasper is a U2 America TV affiliate and is now adding the Independent News Network news to bring viewers national and international news and public affairs programming for living a better life. WJTS Local News will continue to highlight coverage of community news with reporter Charlotte Olson, as well as myself, local sports with Kurt Guxell, and WJTS Inform with Bill Potter. The news time changes begin this evening. WJTS-TV is broadcast over the air on digital channel 18 and can be viewed via cable networks. We're also viewed on Channel 7 on Time Warner Cable in Jasper and Huntingburg, and Channel 4 on New Wave in Northern Jasper, Hayesville, and Ireland. Channel 27 on PSC Cable in Fernan, Dale, Holland, St. Myred, and Mariah Hill. Channel 27 on New Wave in DuBois, and Channel 18 on RTC Cable in Lugodi and Montgomery. Call your cable provider to check local listings for WJTS-TV. WJTS-TV local newscasts, sportscasts, WJTS Inform, and locally produced programs are also available online at WJTS-TV. For more information, contact General Manager Bill Potter at 812-482-2727, or you can also email at gm@dcbroadcasting.com. That's gm@dcbroadcasting.com. In preparation for the upcoming 4th Street Water Line project, officials with the City of Huntingburg say they will be restricting parking on the east side of the Jackson Street beginning this week. Of course, weather permitting, the Water Department will be installing a water bulb. There will also be no parking to the north between 4th Street and Wood Street, to the south between 4th Street and 311 North Jackson. The city says parking restrictions will be in place beginning today and tomorrow. No parking signs would not be posted prior to the anticipated work date. Parking restrictions will be lifted once the work is completed. For questions or for more information, please contact Rachel Steckler at Huntingburg City Hall at 812-683-2211 or by email at rsteckler@huntingburg.gov. Stay tuned. Weather and sports still to come on 18 WJTS News.